Hi guys, Mark Dawes, NSPS Limited. It's Monday the 22nd of July 2013, and this blog post I want to cover a few things with you. First and foremost, our September Restraint Instructors Qualifying course is coming up very shortly. It's only about 6 weeks away, so if you are interested in becoming a BTEC Level 3 Advanced Physical Restraint Instructor, then please let us know as soon as possible. You can either book online or you can download a booking form and we can invoice you for your organisation, or pick up the phone and drop us an email and let us know what we can do for you. What I would say is over half the places have already gone, and there are people who are inquiring about this course every day. Now, we only run this course twice a year, once in March and once in September, so it does get booked up very quickly. So once again, if you are interested, please either book on or let us know as soon as possible. Now, we don't mind whether you're a novice, whether you've got no experience and you want to get started in this industry, or whether you are very experienced and you work for an organisation or you belong to another system or another association or affiliation. This course is great training for you. It's good CPD, and it will give you a nationally recognised vocational qualification in this field. So every one of you is welcome to attend. We have no boundaries here. We're very open. We're very transparent in what we do, and we'd just be delighted to train with you and make new friends. And if you're looking at doing additional qualifications like conflict management trainer, PETALS, or the SIA Deliverers of Physical Intervention for the Private Security Award, we can do that for you too. And also, if you do all that, then on the Friday you can do an additional handcuff trainers module if you like. And then this opens up the gateway for you to do all sorts of other things, and there's a lot of exciting news coming about that gateway very, very shortly, so I'll keep you posted. Now, also on our blog site, and there's links to this below, there's a number of articles we put up there recently. One is about the fact that the police are now considering not responding to calls for assistance from mental health units. I mean, what they're basically saying, and you can read the full article on the blog post, the links below the video, what they're basically saying is, look, you admit these patients, it's your responsibility under various legislation to have your staff trained and have suitable and sufficient staff there to be able to manage the situation, and you shouldn't be relying on us basically as your private security or your private restraint team. So I want you to just think for a minute. Imagine if you work in one of those units and the police one day say, we're not coming. If you are a commissioner of training for those units, or if you are a trainer responsible for training people in those units, you really need to consider the implications of that, because fundamentally in any organisation it is the responsibility of the organisation to make sure that the training is fit for purpose and that the staff are capable of undertaking it, and if equipment is needed, then that equipment is made available and staff are trained to use that equipment. So there's a massive implication of that aspect there. So I would generally advise you to read that blog post. The other blog post I'd like to look at is one where a police service area and a police officer have actually been prosecuted for the death of a colleague. They were prosecuted because they were running a live role-play scenario using live ammunition, and one of the guys playing the armed aggressor was shot and killed by his training colleague, and the organisation and the trainer were prosecuted for failing to ensure the health and safety and welfare of their colleague during a training scenario. Now just think for a moment. We've heard, as I'm sure many of you have, horror stories of people being hurt during use of force training, be it self-defense training, use of force, tactical use of force training, restraint training, or physical intervention training, whatever you want to call it. If you or one of your trainers injures someone on a course because of lack of supervision and because they failed to ensure the duty of care for that person on that training course, then technically speaking, you are liable for that injury. So please read that blog post. Again, there's a link below the video to that, because it has a lot of implications for us as training organisations and as commissioners of training. So a couple of things for you there. Now, also, to help you with these things, if you don't want to attend or if you can't attend the big BTEC Level 3 Advanced Restraint Instructors course in September, but you want to get started on this, there's 2 online courses now that we have up there which you can actually enroll on right now and get immediate access to. And one is the online Reasonable Force course, and that online Reasonable Force course is the first unit of the BTEC Level 3 Advanced Restraint Instructors Qualifying course. So if you log on and you do that unit, you've actually got all of the underpinning knowledge, the law, health and safety, human rights, position asphyxiation, risk of death, science, psychology of training, and a lot of information about children's legislation as well, all in that online course. It's a phenomenally good course, and I please don't think that's an arrogant boast. We're very, very proud of it. If you do that course, and then you decide that you want to come along and do the advanced course, we'll refund you back the cost of that course. So you can't lose out either way. So that's there if you want to do it. And if you go to our homepage, the tabs on the left hand, on the right hand side, sorry, there, it's the second one down, I think. The other one, which is really, really worth doing, is the online risk assessment training course. Now, what's good about the risk assessment training course is that it comes with a BTEC Level 3 qualification as well, so it's a recognised national vocational qualification, but it can all be done online. And what's unique about the course we do is that it deals with violence at work issues and it deals with use of force issues. And I don't think, in fact, there's another course in the country that does this that's recognised to the standard that we do it. So if you are responsible for training, you are a trainer, a commissioner of training, or even an inspector, that online risk assessment course is actually going to be fundamentally important to you, because as you can see from one of the blog posts, if you fail to ensure the duty of care to someone, and one of those failures will be by failing to undertake a risk assessment, you can be held accountable for any injury, harm, or God forbid, death or fatality. So once again, if you're interested in that course, go to the home page, click on the menu bar. You'll find it second or third one down on the grey menu bar on the right hand side, or beneath this video is a link to that course. Anyway, that's all there is for today. I just want to reinforce the fact that the September course is coming up very, very quickly. Remember as well that the course includes all the price of your food and accommodation on that course, plus your certification, plus manuals, and a whole host of additional stuff that we're going to give you for free as well, like helping you to set up to become an awarding body. We're going to give you lots of template stuff, and if you're doing the SIA PI module, we're going to give you all of that material free of charge when you train with us. So the cost has a massive, massive value for money potential for you. Please have a look at it. Get in touch if you want to come on board. Be aware, over half the place is now already gone, and we're only about 6 weeks away, and it will fill up very quickly. So if you do want a place, make sure you book yourself on as soon as possible. And if you have any questions whatsoever, pick up the phone, drop us an email. Be delighted to talk to you or reply to your emails. Well, that's all for now. Once again, the links to everything you need to see are below the email, and I'll speak to you shortly. Thanks for listening.